Dear Mr. Sagone, UN Evaluation Group Chair, dear Francis, Director-General of WIPO, distinguished participants and guests. Let me express my welcome to all of you at this high-level panel which kicks off the UN Evaluation Group Annual General Meeting, and I have to apologise that I'm unable to join you in person as I am on United Nations duty elsewhere. This is an important occasion for the evaluation community, and we are very pleased to co-host this evaluation week, not least because the theme, Evaluation Fit for the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, No One Left Behind, is of such relevance to our own work. Indeed, I've personally just completed my report for the ILO's annual conference in June, which not coincidentally will be about the ILO's role in implementing the agenda. Working towards a sustainable development with no one left behind means different things to different people, but for us at the ILO, the central meaning is decent work for all. Many of the Sustainable Development Goals are relevant to our work, but particularly goal number 8, which is focused on promoting inclusive and sustainable economic growth, employment and decent work for all. Decent work is mainstreamed across many goals and also many of the targets, and its centrality gives us at the ILO a clear space in which to work and a clear responsibility to contribute as well. This UNEG event comes at a time then that is brimming with opportunity as we usher in the SDGs with the lessons learnt from the Millennium Development Goals. The SDG indicators have just been adopted, and the ILO has been actively involved in that process, including the identification of data requirements. We know that collecting data on this scale is a monumental task, which is why discussions are underway to mobilise additional resources to support the collection, management, disaggregation and monitoring of data on both the national and the global scales. However, we also know that these statistical processes will on their own be insufficient as vehicles for the required learning and accountability. Data and reports will show whether progress is being made towards the goals and related targets, but they won't necessarily provide information on attribution and contribution, on the how and on the why. Evaluation and other review processes need to fill these gaps and independently validate our contribution and those of others to the SDGs globally and nationally. If we are methodical, systematic, rigorous and cooperative in our evaluations, they will enable us to learn what really works and then to do more of it. Evaluation in the United Nations system is intended to guide transparency, effectiveness and organisational learning. But this is only possible when evaluations across the development partners are cohesive, strategic, accessible and constituent-oriented. In order to gauge our success in respect of this goal and others, we must ensure that our evaluations at every level provide relevant data that show the achievements made towards the SDGs and the respective agencies' contributions to them. The real measure of success of the SDGs will of course be at the national level. At the ILO, we must ensure that decent work is mainstreamed into national development strategies at that country level. We must equally empower our social partners, workers and employers, to contribute to national monitoring and evaluation systems that measure progress towards the SDGs. The public has mandated and challenged the UN system to help countries reach the targets set for the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. I would like to reiterate the importance of evaluation to guide the UN system in reaching these goals. Evaluation will not only provide evidence-based findings, it will also be a partner on our journey to 2030 that can inform us as to the challenges and the gaps in our strategies, enabling us to adjust, to speed up, or even to go a different route altogether if needs be. Evaluation will also tell us what is working, why and how to replicate it. I know that all of this is challenging work and you have many issues in front of you to discuss. And so I wish you fruitful and successful discussions in the days ahead and look forward to hearing about their outcomes. They will be of great importance to our work.